This new sprinting trick is absolutely broken. However, if you don't master these three things, then you will never reach the full potential of controlled sprint. As you guys can see, when we are controlled sprinting, the ball is very close to our feet and we are also accelerating at a rapid pace. First, we need to know the crucial difference between sprinting and controlled sprinting. Spamming the R1 button is not the right way to master controlled sprinting. First, we need to know the difference between sprinting and controlled sprinting. Here is sprinting. As you guys can see, we are not having a ball contact when we are sprinting. What is a ball contact? Whenever the ball is close to our feet, we are having a ball contact. As you can see in this freeze frame, we are not having any contact with the ball and the ball is further away from us. So when we are not having ball contact, it is very easy for the opponent to get the ball away from us. We cannot pass, we cannot shoot, we cannot do skill moves, we cannot dribble when we are not having a ball contact. When we are controlled sprinting, however, we can keep the ball much closer to our feet while having a lot of pace. Like you can see in this example with Lionel Messi, right? We are controlled sprinting, the ball is close to our feet and we can also burst away from the defender. If I was sprinting, he would simply get the ball away from me. Like I said, we need to master three things. Number third being the most important one. First up, we have to know where to use controlled sprint. Like I said, spamming it isn't the solution. It is best used inside the box. See, I have space in front of me and I want to exploit this space, right? If I just sprint, there is a big chance that the defender will tackle the ball because I will not be having a ball contact. So what do I do instead? Because I go with the controlled sprint and I combine it with the ball roll, I am able to get this goal, right? Also, you can use it in the midfield like you will see in a moment. Basically, we use controlled sprint to have these quick little touches. You can also use controlled sprint to get away from defenders like I did here with Lionel Messi, right? You can see once again I am doing control sprint. Why did I use control sprint? Because I wanted to burst into the space while making sure the ball stays close to my feet. Now we are on the ball with Doku, right? We are using controlled sprint. Once again, because we have the space over here and I want to exploit this pocket of space. Always remember, whenever you have pocket of spaces, that is where you want to go towards with the controlled sprint. With Doku, I go into that space and then I just use left stick. Number two, you have to combine controlled sprint with left stick dribbling. I controlled sprint into the pocket of space. Now there are defenders in front of me. What do? I turn back with left stick dribbling. Left stick dribbling tutorial is coming soon. This is the ideal situation where we should be using controlled sprint. There's a defender next to us. If we sprint, there's a big chance the goalkeeper will come out and get the ball back from us. And we also want to exploit this space. So what do we actually do? We use control sprint. That is it. The ball will stay close to our feet and we will be able to exploit this space as well. You see, we do exactly that and we are able to score this goal. In this gameplay clip, you can see we are using sprinting in combination with controlled sprint. That is a great combination. Play styles are game changing this year. And that is why you need to look out for the technical playstyle. So if your player has technical playstyle, he will reach even higher speeds when doing control sprint while making sure that he can perform wide turns while dribbling with greater precision. Like I said, if you combine control sprint with dribbling, it is a deadly combination, and that is why Messi is so meta right now. Because Messi has the technical playstyle, we are able to score this goal. We can turn, we can perform control sprint, and we can score this easy goal. So finally, number 3, you have to master control sprint in combination with skill moves, left stick dribbling, and normal sprinting button, right? So I have seen many people claiming that all you have to do is hold R1 and just run. That is not the correct way of performing this sprinting move, like I have seen many people do. So if you really want to master this sprinting move, what are you gonna do? You're going to hold R1, of course, and you are not going to spam it, okay? So see, I am holding R1 button, right? I sprint and then I let go of it. I turn and then I sprint again. So if I am to hold it like this, I am still giving my opponents a chance to get the ball away from me. Look guys, we are using R1. The moment a player gets closer to us, we will let go of the R1 button, right? Like this. See? You keep doing this until you lose him. This is the key when you are using controlled sprint. Otherwise, you will not be able to beat good players. Also, you need to use the sprint button when you have ample of space in front of you. Why do we sprint, guys? We sprint because we want to exploit the space which is in front of us. So if there's a lot of space, what are we going to use? We are going to use the R2 button. We are using R2, opponents get close, we use R1 button, right? All you have to focus on is where the opponent is positioned, right? See? This is all you have to focus on. Otherwise, you will not be able to beat the opponents. It is all about setting up your opponent, right? How can we set him up? There are only two ways through which you can set up the opponent. And those are using left stick or skill moves. See, we are using left stick dribbling, which is great this year, by the way. And we are just wanting the opponent to come close. Once he comes close, he will give us at least left or right to exploit. See, he comes close, gives us right. The other one comes close. We use the skill move. Bam. See, this is what you wanna do. Combine skill moves in combination with left stick dribbling, and only then will you be able to master the R1 sprint. Whenever you have pocket of space, you use R1 sprint. So the goal is to set up the opponent in a way that he gives you pocket of spaces that you can exploit, and your game will go to the next level.